Hello everyone, and welcome to the Slabbed Crusade. My name's James. I'm the store's owner and sole employee. Bringing you here our very first CGC unboxing. I have, as you see, hopefully some of you seen from the Facebook post earlier, 9 boxes returned. I'm going to be trying to go through as many of them as possible today. We'll just see how far we get with that. It's quite a new setup for me. I've never really done anything like this before, so bear with me if there's any sort of silly little issues or flaws with it. I will hopefully improve it in the future. At the moment I just have 2 iPads sort of set up, so that's why you can sort of see the 2 times on the videos as well as the record button as well. I don't really know how to get rid of it, but it will go for the time being. So what I will do is I'll go through basically first box and give you a bit of a insight into what I look for in them. Hopefully be able to talk you through the videos, so it's not just somebody just showing you slabs with no talking. So first comic we have slabbed is Wonder Woman 799, so 799, and this is a Raza cover. I am going to be horrendous at pronouncing people's names, but I will give it my best shot. So I'll just take a quick look at the slab. Doesn't seem to be any major issues with it. Top is nice and sealed. There's nothing really moving there. And I'll then show you what we're dealing with. This is Wonder Woman 799, the Raza cover. So straight away we've a 9/8. I shall then put this back in its bag. And as you can see from behind me, it will then eventually get placed into one of these boxes behind me with the wee foam inserts to make sure it's extra secure. So up next, I'll point out by the way, these won't always be in order. If CGC pack them in order, they will be, because there'll be a lot of the same comic over and over. I send them in batches. So this one's basically the same. Wonder Woman 799. Raza cover again, and again I'm just going to inspect the slab. The reason I'm doing this is simply because CGC will send them to London, and the London office will then check them as well. I don't know how well they check them, but they have sent me batches back where I then inspect them and I find faults with them as well. So there we go. We have that one, and that one's passed my inspection as well. So far so good. 2 for 2. I was also updating a lot of my database recently, and I can no longer claim 93% success rate. I am down to 91% success rate, and a big part of that is to do with one of the batches is in here where John Tyler Christopher covers for Avengers just completely floored with the grades on them. Really, I'm finding their covers very hard to get 9/8s, and I may no longer do them in the future, based on a delivery I just got there of Spider-Boy 1. 30 copies of that comic, and I don't think any of them are 9/8s, to be honest. I'm going to work a wee bit of magic on them with a wee bit of pressing, and hopefully I'll be able to get those 9/8s. But up next we have same comic again, so again just checking everything to do with it. The only difference with this one is it's, as you can see there, got a 9/6. So with me doing these unboxings, I'm not going to say anything about who bought them and who got. The only thing I will eventually start to bring in is whether it was purchased through the Slabbed Crusade or as a fucking slab it option. Up next then we have Exiles number 4, which is a lovely Aliens movie poster homage, and we did indeed get a 9/8 on it. And again, the slab itself looks fine, and everything's nice in there, and the top is secure as well, and that's what that looks like. So again, as these videos progress, and if they do seem to be received well by the community, I will eventually look into getting more camera equipment for them. Better lighting as well, so that you can't see these silly reflections as you can see in the back of that. Okay, so on to our next one then. We have a 9.4. We have Storm number 1. This is the Artgerm variant, and I'm actually going to take a good look at this one because I want to see where they're seeing a 9.4. This looks like this has been dropped. So this is something that I'm sure some of you are aware of with CGC. Yes, when I'm sending these off, I do my best to look at them, and I think I'm obviously not going to send them off. I don't think they're going to get very close to 9.8. Obviously with the guarantee, if it's 9.8 or 9.6 or less, you have 25% refund or full refund option if you choose it through the Slabbed Crusaders option. But one thing I have noticed, there's been lots of different comics that I've sent off that I know are 9.8s, and they come back and they're damaged. Now, might not be CGC, could be they arrive, the parcel's maybe been kicked about a wee bit. It's a long distance obviously to go to America, so it's hard to tell all the time. But this one has 100% definitely been dropped. I'm not going to be able to show that, I don't think, but I will give it a go. So I wonder, can we see that there? I don't think so. I don't think the camera equipment's good enough yet. But it's been dropped down on that side 100%. So yeah, 9.4 with that one. I wouldn't be surprised if, well, I already know the grades, but it's hard to remember them off the top of my head. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a few that are like that, with that same sort of damage in the same area. Up next we have a facsimile edition of Iron Man 1. This got 9.4 as well, and yeah, exact same damage in this one as was on the other one. So again, guys and gals, I can do my best, as I said, down to 91% with a success rate, but it's out of my hands at times. It will, you never know what happens whenever they leave your house, really. But yeah, that one might be a lot easier to show. I'll show the full thing. I just, one wee issue maybe with this slab, I might consider sending this back. Yeah, I'm probably going to send this slab back. There is a foreign object, as they like to call it, which is basically a tiny piece of plastic is in here. Now, it's not loose, it's not moving. I'll maybe just message them, see. So I will message the London manager about that, to see about that. Yes, forgot to show this one. So, Iron Man 1 facsimile edition. And again, this one might actually show up a lot better. If you can see, there you can see it there, clear as day down the bottom left of the front cover. These have been dropped on their side. I can guarantee you I did not, would never have sent that away to be graded 98 if that was on it. That's a very, very obvious drop. Two comics from the same batch all getting 9.4. Let's pull out another 9.4. In fact, this might be the very case I was talking about. Yes, this is the one that has dropped down from 93 to 91% because of this one. Oh, and it's got the exact same issue. So maybe it's not the John Tyler Christopher covers are the issue. It could be that this whole parcel was maybe just dropped on its side. But this one up next, we have Avengers facsimile. I don't know. I'll go with facsimile. That's what I hear other people say. Again, case, this one is perfect. This one's passed my inspection clearly. Very, very nice. Classic cover. And again, 9.4. And let's see, can we get this one on camera? Oh, this is really difficult to work. So we can figure this out. Is the lighting going to catch it? No. But as I can see, it's the exact same issue. So 394s in a row, and yeah, they've all been dropped. Which is just part of the game. It can happen. So here we are onto the Avengers one, then the Christopher variants, the negative space ones. And I just again want to see, has this got anything on it? No, not really. It's got one small spine tick, which is potentially what's knocked it down, but that'd be very, very harsh if that was the case. 98s again, they're allowed to have slight imperfections. Otherwise they'd be 99s or 10s, and you don't really see that too often. Although in saying that, I do have two 99s sitting behind me somewhere, ready to be unboxed. But yeah, I think it's just that one little issue with it. This is a classic case that I'm pretty sure if I resubmitted these, they'd just get a 98. Take that out of the bag so you can see that cover, because that is a very nice cover, very nice colours. Might not work too well on that iPad screen, but in real life they're really nice colours that work well on comic book anyway. Okay, so on to the next one. Same issue, same grade. Let's see, where are we getting with this one? Why has this got a 96? It's got the exact same spine tick in it. So again, I have a feeling that this was maybe when they were dropped. This has probably caused a few spine ticks on this cover. To be fair, this front right corner in the bottom, that doesn't look great. If I was personally grading this, I would not be giving this a 9.6 whatsoever. That's another thing with CGC and with grading in general. It's subjective. Personally, for me, I think grading's far too easy at the moment. It should be a lot more difficult. There's so many books I've sent personally that shouldn't have been 98s, and they came back 98. And I'm dumbfounded how they are 98s. It's hard to complain, but it's also then I get run the thing of I don't really like selling them on. If I personally don't think they are like that, where there's glaring obvious errors with them, it's a bit difficult to then fob that off onto somebody else. So up next we have Avengers number 1, and yeah, this is just a case of this has been dropped on its side, which again, it sort of raises an issue where if CGC receive a package that looks damaged, they're kind of supposed to let you know. But I had no communication from them at all about this. But yeah, this one's just, it's the exact same, near enough identical as those other 9.4s, where they've all been dropped on their side. And again, guys and gals, I am never going to be sending that into CGC when it looks like that. You can see it clear as day down there. I run a business that primarily deals in providing you all with a 98 pre-order service. I'd be insane sending those in if that's what they come like. I know some of you have seen my issues with Diamond recently. I'm just going to try and focus that a wee bit. But yeah, if I get comics like that, I'm still not going to send them in. I'll source from other places. I'll wait a wee bit until Diamond eventually give me my comics in that are fixed, but no, that's a bit crazy. Okay, so well, yeah, as I said, this here whole batch is the reason why I've dropped down 2%, where I'm down to 91 now. I'm trying to see, did I get any 98s in this? I got a few 98s. But again, yeah, these have all just been, this whole parcel's just dropped on its side, and every single one of them have the exact same issue. Superman 4 then, No idea how to pronounce this person's name. Miko Suyan. Absolutely beautiful cover. That's one thing I do. DC's my thing, and cover wise, they are absolutely killing it. So many beautiful covers, but yeah, let me just double check. Slab's okay. Yeah, that one's fine. But yeah, look at that. 9-4. Again, literally just damaged this exact same area down here. I'll try and see if I can show you it as well. Black cover might be really difficult to see it on. Yeah, it's not showing you. So, part of the idea then behind this whole doing the unboxings is quite a bit of fun to everybody. One thing I actually enjoy doing myself is watching unboxing videos of everybody getting other stuff on YouTube, stuff like that. So thought might as well do it for the store, get plenty of stuff in, and eventually want to bring it basically where I'm doing them live unboxings, where you can then join in. I'll probably do it on YouTube, and you can comment away, and hopefully we can get a bit of a chat going. So up next we have a 9.8 Storm 1 Artgerm variant, and again, slab looks fine. Just doing all my wee checks. Yeah, there's nothing really loose. In fact, there is something loose with this one. So this is something. It's if I message everybody about it, it's then going to hold up time so much. So basically, I'm just taking it into my hands where I'm going to send them back. This one has a small bit of plastic in it. It's floating about in it. So I'm going to be sending this one back to get reholdered. Yeah. Again, quality control at CGC. You see how long it's taken me, about 5-10 seconds to look at a slab. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. I don't think they're doing anything. I'm just going to set this off to the side. For that one has to definitely go back. So what I'll be doing as well after I'm done with all this, I'll start getting those emails fired out. I'm a little behind with my emails at the moment, but plan to caught up on them all tomorrow. With my new system, the new sort of setup in the database at the moment, me emailing these results out is so much quicker. It used to take me days upon days trying to collate it all. Now it's very quickly, click a few buttons, emails are pre-drafted for me, I can then just start firing them out very quickly. I'm also not sending any more through Shopify. I'm done sending through their email system, simply because so many emails I've been sending out to people, I get an email a month later, are you still a business, are you still doing anything? And it makes me look bad because my email's then going into your spam folder because it's through Shopify, where I'm just emailing you direct through Google now, and it seems to be getting through fine. So up next we have Catwoman 55, and this is a Sweeney Boo cover, and we've got a 9.8. Sweeney Boo has been putting out some fantastic covers for DC recently. I myself have been picking them all up. But there we go. Very hard cover actually to see. Looks a lot better in person than through a glare on an iPad. So that one's okay. Now this is something as well with these. I get them sent back to the UK, the London office. CGC London office manager doesn't really let me know, but then every so often I'll go check and find out what's sitting at the office and get it sent out. At that point, it's then I arrange for delivery, and then they seem to scramble and open all the parcels and double check them for me before they send them back to me. So in these 9 parcels, it's not 9 25s. There's actually 2 boxes are mechanical error returns that apparently have been sitting there for a few weeks now that I didn't know returned back until I rang there a few days ago to get a shipment sorted. But yes, with each box, it's not going to be 25 in each one, simply because I got the email when I was arranging for them to be picked up. There's a few we've had sent back. They don't tell me what they're sending back, so I'll have to just basically open these all up, cross-reference them with my database, and then I'll be able to just figure out myself what's been sent back. So up next we have another Iron Man facsimile, 9/8 on this one, so this one clearly survived the fall. And yeah, there we go, nice 9/8. Still waiting. The 299s that I have to unbox were through customer submissions. With submissions, I do take them. You just need to basically fill out a wee quick, I think a very easy quick form, and then it's basically we'll go from there about getting it sorted. It's £33 per modern. Older comics I will start to take, but they'll not go off as quick as the moderns, because obviously with moderns I'm sending quite frequently. The others I'll need to build it up to make the price work for you, because I will basically up front try to make £3 to £4 on it. Just depends on how many are sent in, really. Just for my time of putting it all together and parsing it all up and sending it. So obviously I'd like to send in bigger batches. But here we go. Up next we have Spider-Man 7, second printing. First appearance of Spider-Boy, and we've got a 9/8 on it. And once again, the slab is looking good. There was a period there a few months ago where every box I was getting in, there were so many cracks on the slabs on the side. It was a bit of a difficult one. Do you just accept it, or do you try to fight it? I tried to fight it and got quite a lot of them replaced, but there was a few that I couldn't get replaced, which annoyed me a bit, to be honest. We're paying for a new product. This should be, in my eyes, new. A few more books then for this one. Very, very nice cover of this one. We have Hallows Eve number 3, Scotty Young variant, and we did indeed get a 9/8 on it. And let me just double check again the condition of the slab. And that seems fine. So with this, me doing this the first time, basically I'm going to stick to this format for these boxes. I'll take a bit of feedback though on the whole, me sitting here with the slab in front of me looking at it. Maybe get rid of that. Might make the video flow a wee bit better, easier watching for all of you. But if you don't mind it, it will probably save me then doing double, triple work. We've got Hallows Eve number 3. That was again, very nice Scotty Young cover. We now have a Fantastic Four number 7, Scott Koblish cover, and this is a wraparound cover with tons and tons of different characters. And this one came back in 96, but it has fallen victim to the box falling or the comics being dropped. Don't know what happened. I can only speculate on what has happened. But the slab looks fine itself. Yeah, it's just that exact same corner with the same damage on it. This is a fantastic cover. I love these wraparounds where there's so many characters on them. Very, very nice covers. The only bad thing about them is you can only display one side, really. Okay, so up next we have then Extreme Venomverse number 2. And this is the Francis Yu cover. And we've got a 9/8 on it. And even on 9/8s, I do like to check what they look like. simply because a trend I have started to notice is Marvel 9/8s seem to be a lot more, or have a lot more errors on them than DC. DC seems to be getting absolutely slaughtered at the moment. I don't know what is happening with it, but issues with Marvel comics, such as maybe a wee small spine tick here or there. On DC, it's getting brutalized and it's 9.4s, 9.2s for them, whereas Marvel's like, it's no bother, it's a 9.8 still. I forgot to show this one. So that's Extreme Venomverse number 2. Okay, and up next we then have a Fantastic Four number 7. So again, the wraparound cover, and this one did not fall on its side, and that's why it got a 9.8. As I said, if the camera was picking it up more, if that was on DC book, I can guarantee it would be 9, 9.2. Marvel, they're still giving them 9.6s, even though with that corner damage it should not be a 9.6. It's too much for it to be considered just 2 small wee errors, but everything else is fine about this slab, and that's a 9.8s. Okay, I think we've got 2 more to go for this box, and then I'll jump in and get another one set up. So here we have then Catwoman 55. This is just cover A. This is the Nakayama cover. It has got a 9.6. I'm going to see what has happened it. And it has the tiniest little spine tick. Yeah. Again, if that's a Marvel book, that's a 9.8. 100% that's a 9.8 for a Marvel book. Unless there's stuff on the back I'm missing. And there seems to be a tiny little thing up there. Potentially is 9.6 then, yeah. Slab looks fine, and there is the cover itself. So again, once I get this properly set up, where I've got everything all sitting around me and I'm not sort of cramped in like this, I'm going to be basically letting everybody know what's when it pulls off, and if it's a Slabbed Crusade or if it's done through the Slabbed option. But what a nice comic to finish it off on. This one was, for those that have seen it on those Wednesday nights when I offer up some of these things and I would put into the description, this looks a 9.8 to me. This hopefully sort of shows that I'm not talking nonsense. We have Amazing Spider-Man 25, the 1/100 sketch cover, and I put it up. I think I put this up for, was it £60 or something, and basically said looks 9.8. If you want to add slab into it, it's £33 added on. Someone picked it up and they went and got themselves a 1/100 for what, £90 graded. Everything looks perfect with it, and the slab itself looks fine. So I know I haven't been shown it on camera, but every single one of these slabs I've sort of squeezed a wee bit at the top to make sure that they're not squeaking. But there you have it. Those Disney covers, I've quite liked most of them. This is probably my least favourite one out of all of them. That was for a number of reasons. Ordered 100 of them. Diamond managed to send me 100 in basically brown paper. The box was non-existent. Everything was damaged. They then sent me replacements that were damaged in basically the same box. They then sent me another 100 as replacements, damaged again. That was not a nice 3 weeks, basically that, but there we have it. So from all of those that came in, there was a bit of bubble wrap in here which shows that a few of them were missing from this, so a few of them have been sent back by the London office manager themselves, and then this is the only one I'm probably going to send back myself. and I'm going to be messaging the person who owns this one that's going to be sent back, because there's loose plastic inside of it. So that's first unboxing done. Again, it's trying out something new. Hopefully make you all feel a wee bit more involved with the process, because I know it's a wee bit just all behind Facebook and emails. At least you have a face to put to the company now. Let me know what you think of this. I'm going to continue on record the rest of them anyway, and I'll probably start trying to upload them maybe 2 or 3 a day, stuff like that. So thanks for watching.